Here's why you can't settle, even if you wanted to. Hello? I just wanted to make sure you was paying attention. But listen, here's why you can't settle even if you wanted to. I remember a time where I was in a relationship with a man for some time, and while I was in that relationship, God began to pull on me, make me uncomfortable, call me to higher, call me to more. And as he began to do that, I knew that I couldn't, I knew that this man couldn't go with me where God was taking me next, right? So I speak from a lot of experience when I say you can't settle even if you wanted to. Because as God began to make me uncomfortable, as he began to call me to higher, I tried to stay in that relationship. And it's almost as if everything he did, it agitated me, it irritated me, it was never enough. And it wasn't that he wasn't good enough, that he wasn't a good man. It was that he's not my person. He's not the man God has for me, for my life, right? So I think a lot of times what we try to do is we'll ignore what God is telling us and showing us because we want that person, we want that job, we want that opportunity, we want that blessing, and we'll ignore God. But we pay for it in the end because, like I said, you can't settle even if you wanted to. And what happened was, after some time, I remember I left him alone, right? Then we got back together while I was on my journey of walking with the Lord. And from there, we was even going to church together. We was doing all the things, but it still wasn't enough. It'll never be enough when that person isn't your person. They can give you all the money. They can give you all the emotional, the emotional support, the love, the attention, whatever. It'll never be enough. Because even if y'all continue to go throughout the relationship, y'all may be taking trips, y'all may be doing all the things. But eventually, you still going to feel that discontentment in your spirit. It would be like, y'all may be happy for some time, some months, maybe even some years, and then boom, you just feel this feeling of discomfort. You're not happy. You don't know what it is. You can't put your finger on it. You can't settle if you wanted to. So when you were chosen, when you really walk with the Lord, we better off just leaving people where they at, right? Because let's say you get in a relationship, and like I said, y'all start doing all the things, and before you know it, you feel that feeling of discontentment again. All you doing is leaving yourself heartbroken, leaving them heartbroken, because now they feel like they're not good enough, when that's not the case. It was never that they're not good enough. It was never that the opportunity, the person, the job, whatever it may be, is not good enough. It's just not meant for you. So even if you try to do things your own way and just sprinkle a little Jesus on it, as we often do, it'll only last for so long. Why? Because you can't settle even if you wanted to.